Okay, let's unpack this. Welcome to the deep dive.
Hey there.
Today we're looking at excerpts from a short story, Whirlie, a whirly helpful mate.
Mm-hmm. And it drops us right into Skytown.
Yeah, and Skytown is, well, it's in a bit of a state.
Totally. It's all down to this character, Whirlie, a little spinning tornado cloud.
Right, and the story sets him up immediately as kind of a problem.
Definitely. Pom Pom the Cloud actually calls him a walking weather disaster.
You can see why, though. He's blowing Singing Cloud's musical notes all over the place.
And snoring Cloud's blanket, twisted into a cloud pretzel, apparently.
What cloud pretzel? And poor Toby keeps losing his hat.
Yeah, it gets spun right off. And don't forget, crying Cloud Whirlie apparently evaporated their tears.
Wow, so he's really making waves. Not in the good way.
Not at all. He's causing chaos, leaving these windy trails.
Oh, yeah, the trails that say, "Look at me."
Exactly. It's pretty obvious he's just trying to get noticed. It's disruptive, sure, but maybe there's more to it.
And that's where the story kind of pivots, doesn't it? Through Toby.
Yeah, Toby's perspective is key. He doesn't just see the disruption.
He wonders if Whirlie is even trying to be bad.
Right. Like maybe he just genuinely doesn't know any other way to, connect or get attention.
That's a really interesting shift. From judging the behavior to being curious about the reason.
Totally. And Toby's approach isn't scolding. It's creative.
He just calmly floats over.
Floats over, yeah, and makes this proposal, shows him a little crayon drawing.
The Sky Windmill Project?
Mm-hmm. Asking Whirlie if he ever thought about using all that spinning energy for something helpful, like making wind power.
And how does Whirlie take that?
It stops him in his tracks. The story says he slows down, eyes wide.
Surprised.
Yeah, he actually says, wind power. I thought you all hated me.
Oh, wow. That says a lot, doesn't it? The fear underneath.
Definitely. And Toby handles it so well. He doesn't pretend the chaos isn't annoying.
But he separates the action from the cloud itself.
Exactly. Says they don't like the mess, but Whirlie's help could be amazing.
And then he gives him that little flower.
The cloud lotus, yeah. A symbol for friends who are brave enough to try something new.
Giving acceptance before the change. That's powerful.
It seems to be the turning point. Whirlie clutches the flower, gets quiet.
Starts to realize maybe causing trouble wasn't getting him what he actually wanted.
I think so.
No.
That pushing people away isn't connection. And he feels this urge to try being a good cloud.
The first step towards real belonging, maybe? Understanding, not just noise.
And you see the change happen pretty quickly.
He starts using that same energy differently.
Yeah. He helps Toby fix Lightning Tower with Gust's constructive spinning.
Instead of destructive.
Nice. And he helps Pom Pom fluff up her clouds. They feel like soft marshmallows, like being hugged by the wind.
So the energy itself wasn't bad, just how it was used.
Precisely, which leads to his new introduction.
All right. Hey, I'm Whirlie. Not a naughty cloud, but your whirly helpful mate.
He owns the Whirlie part, but reframes it.
And the whole atmosphere changes.
Completely. The clouds gather, but now they're giggling, dancing in this spiral of breeze and color.
Laughter instead of frustration. Real connection.
Mm-hmm. And Whirlie gets it. At the end, he whispers.
Being understood feels way better than just being noticed.
That nails it. Attention versus understanding.
And Toby adds that final touch, right?
Yeah, there's always a place for you in the sky as long as you want to shine. It's about potential.
So this little story, it's quite a neat analogy, isn't it?
For how we deal with disruptive energy, yeah. In people, in situations.
Do we just react to the surface, the chaos, or do we try to see the need underneath, like Toby did?
The need for attention, or maybe understanding?
So the question for you, listening, is maybe. What spinning talents or strong energies do you see?
Yeah, in yourself, or maybe in others around you. Things that currently feel disruptive, like they're causing trouble.
Could reframing that energy, offering some understanding, maybe finding its Sky Windmill project?
Could that unlock something positive? Lead to more of that joyful spiral of breeze and color?
Definitely something to think about next time you meet a Whirlie.